bonjour, love lovers, bonjour. And we're continuing, of course, with our series of ascendants in a composite chart. A composite chart being a merger of two synastry, of two natal charts, right? So you and your partner's chart, we take those and we find the midpoints, obviously also considering the degrees, and we say we have a composite chart. So today it's a composite chart of a Capricorn Ascendant, right? A Capricorn Ascendant in a composite chart representing the couple itself, seeing you guys as if you were one person, you as a couple. We are the the obvious thing is that this couple is known as like hard workers, right? People who focus on work or who are surrounded by work. So this would be that couple. Like a couple, even if like they're not professionally employed, maybe this is a couple that is at home, like who are not professionally working, they would still be known as people who like to work. So maybe the wife wakes up early in the morning and does the garden, and the husband, wakes up and also, does some plumbing within the household. So they would still be known as a working couple. And this is a couple that is usually not, that is friend. They could also be seen like as a couple, even though they're very friendly, that is not easily approachable, right? They have this serious demeanor about them, right? So it's like they super friendly, they super sociable, agreeable, right? But at the same time, on the outlook, it's like a couple that you just want to give reverence to, you want to respect, because they have this serious outlook about them, like a serious demeanor, right? But at the same time, this is a couple that wants to be respected in any case by the society. They want to be known for something in the society. They want to be respected, and they would like to be involved in projects or activities that give them status, a good status, not just a status, but a good status within the community, right? As such, you find that this couple also mingles with like people who are important in the society and people who can give them good connections, to the social ranks of the society. So you find that as such. So this couple, right, usually has beautiful children. It's like one of those couple whose kids are definite to be beautiful, right, or good looking, or something very pleasing to the eye, right? And even their behavior, like the kids' behavior, is superb. Like it's like they are well disciplined. It's like kids who know how to handle themselves in public and with other people, as well as with other children as well. So it forms just a soothing vibe, around the environment of kids, or the field, not field, the subject, yes, the subjects of children. So this is what we find. And what we also find is that, regarding their, let's say, for example, if they wanted to start a business, or the way they conduct themselves with people that they don't know. So because with their friends, obviously they're going to choose the best friends, they're going to choose, social friends who have status or who can open some doors for them. But when it comes to strangers, like dealing with strangers, let's say if this couple meets you and me in the market, or meets you and me at the restaurant, for example, like in a public place, right? Sometimes they're gonna say hi, sometimes they're not gonna say hi. So it's like it changes the relationship that they have with the general public, or maybe like how they view people who could be strangers to them, or people who could also afford them opportunities. They could, the relationship is always changing, always fluctuating. Sometimes things are okay, sometimes no, not so much, So that's what we're seeing. And they prefer, actually, okay, it's not like they prefer, but it's like they tend to bump into people who are emotionally inclined, So let's say, for example, this couple is shopping, right? Making, shopping groceries for grocerying at the store. And for some reason, they're gonna maybe pay at a cashier who is very emotional, like a cashier who just wants to be talkative and who wants to give like some advice, something like that. So they tend to bump into people like this, right? Like this, right? So now usually they do clash with their in-laws sometimes, because either, when I say in-laws, it could be maybe the husband's family or the wife's family, but sometimes there's an ego clash for sure, and which could also be seen in how they themselves conduct their marital life together. There's a sense of respect me, respect us. There's this demand of respect that is usually seen in such a composite ascendant, right? So sometimes they could also be demanding this respect from, the family at large, which is the family-in-law at large, or even with each other at home. It's like, there's this thing of, I don't only want the public to give me a huge status, but you, my partner, you must also give me this, you must also put me in a pedestal to have this sort of status that I like, right? So this is how they would be. So you'd find that when they visiting one of the in-laws' family, right, the family home, they come and they expect, the mother-in-law, father-in-law, whoever in-law, to tend to them like they're not part of the family, as if like they are visiting, as if like they are, the president of this world. So this is their attitude when it comes to their in-laws, right? They don't like, another thing that I've seen with this couple, a composite Capricorn couple, is that they don't like to travel so much, right? Or even if they would like to travel, there's always like a barrier, like there's something always blocking their travels, like to like other countries or to other regions. Like as soon as they want to travel to a faraway place from home, it seems like there's always going to be a trouble. It's either maybe their passports are not out in time, or something always is there, okay? Even if they make it to the destination, but they will always face some problems, during the travel, some problems relating to the travel, some problems relating to the planning for the travel itself. And they do plan. Don't think that these guys, they don't plan. No, they really plan. And even with all of that planning, it's still like an obstacle. And some of these Capricorn ascendant couples, some of them, they really just like choose not to travel at all. It's like they just accepted that, what, babe, we really don't have to go to Dubai. We can just, be around our city, around our neighborhood, and have fun here. Or if we're going away, let's not make it more than 200 kilometers, let's just, yeah. So it's like that. Some of them, they limit themselves. And those who do go, they have so many problems with this particular part of their adventure, right? And another thing that I've seen is that such a couple would still, like if they still travel and all of that, they would complain. They would still complain like, oh my gosh, we went to this country, we arrived, they didn't have roads, they didn't have this, it was so uncomfortable. Like, it's like literally they will have all these complaints about the travels that they've taken instead of like enjoying the beauty of the place itself. So this is what I've seen quite a lot, yeah. When it comes to their friendships, as I said, status, all of that, right? But they usually also hide their friends. Like, they hide actually the friends that benefit them. It's like they want to keep that part of their relationship as secret as possible. Like, because it's like, if they know that, let's say, a certain friend A, let's name her Susan, right? If this couple knows Susan, and Susan is their plug to connection to, giving them, opening doors for them, maybe to visit the parliament, opening doors for them to visit the White House, to visit the king, the queen, right? They will hide their connection to Susan from the rest of the people, or from the rest of their families, or from the rest of their friends, because they don't want to share Susan, who is now their resource to the good life that they like. So they're gonna keep Susan a secret and not mention her to their other friends at all. Because for them, those types of friends become like wealth, like literally like gold that they have to dig and then hide when they find such friends, right? So this is what we're seeing a lot. And these are usually the friends that open doors, not only like in terms of status, but in terms of finance. Literally, like, for the friends that open doors for financial gain are kept hidden and secret from the rest of their network circle, right? However, because of all these secretive views or perspectives regarding some friends, you find that there's a lot of manipulation that this couple plays, within their network of friends. And as such, of course, there's going to be troubles, arguments, separations, transformations that result because of all these, underhand manipulations and, things that are happening regarding the friends, right? Finally, now, when it comes to their bedroom life, right, their rabbit activities, these friends, they are open-minded with each other, right? And however, there is a lot of selfishness when it comes to the actual act itself, like the rabbit part itself, you find that both partners, want to be the one who's satisfied in when they're doing this activity. There's no one who is like wanting to please the other. No, it's more like, I want to be pleased. And the other one is like, I want to be pleased too. Okay. So there's that thing, right? But at the same time, they have fun, okay, in the bedroom. Like, they have fun. They can, even learn. Like, there are people who when they want to improve their bedroom life, right, if they go to see a therapist, like a rapid activity therapist, this is the type of couple who would go out there and seek advice, but they would keep that a secret. Like, we would never know, their family would never know, their friends would never even know. Okay, so they would do it so secretly, and they would go and seek advice, from a therapist, from a counselor. Okay, we would like to improve our bedroom life, what to do, how to go about it, and then they would get that counsel and they would apply it. So it's like they're always learning of new ways on how to improve their bedroom life, but then they do it so secretly that nobody ever knows. It's like a discovery for them. It's like an adventure for them, but an adventure that is kept within themselves, right? Yeah, so that's what we see. And so that was the Capricorn Ascendant. Of course, with these ascendants, I'm just looking at the global outside perspective. We're still going to redo all of the ascendants, but then now looking at how the composite couple behaves with each other, like the partner with their partner together, So I'm going to be talking about, okay, Capricorn Ascendant, how do they behave when they are left alone with nobody watching and nobody concerned? How do they, behave together? So we will do that. But for now, I just forgot one part, about their home life. As I said, publicly they are sociable, all of that, calm, because they want to be respected. But at home, my shush, wow, just like in their activity, in their rapid activity life, where each person wants to be, satisfied. It's like that at home as well. It's like, I decide. No. I decide. No, I make the decisions. Oh, you think you do? No, I make the decisions here. Okay, I take the decisions. Woman, I wear the pants. Man, I am the head, the thinker. So you'd find a lot of this clash within the home. And even like with, oh my gosh, even like with guys with buying properties, it's like, I want this car. No, I want this car. No, I think there's always that I, not we. So which makes the home life the least favorable part with this couple, with this ascendant in a composite chart. So yeah, guys, that's it, and thanks as always, and I'll chat to you soon. Yeah, I'll be into. Ciao.